Tonight we get a new college football playoff ranking, so here's my best guess at what the ranking will look like. For the top three, I don't think the committee gets too cute. I think it'll be the three undefeated teams, Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, in that order. But we will definitely see Georgia at the number 4 spot. And I don't expect the order to change for Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Oregon. They'll just all shift up. It's after that where you got to predict where Oklahoma lands. I think they'll go just below the Oregon Ducks, whose resume does get a little bit better each week. And that's where we'll see the two-loss SEC teams, Oklahoma above Alabama to respect head-to-head. There's a world where they put Notre Dame above Alabama and maybe even above Oklahoma, just depending on how they feel about those resumes. But my guess would be they're not that high on the Fighting Irish's resume. So I think Notre Dame is at 10. And then that's where I think we get the two Big 12 teams, BYU and Utah, who both looked very impressive. I just don't see either of those two being above Notre Dame with how they've treated the Fighting Irish so far. I expect a little bit more movement in the bottom half of this ranking. Like, I think USC leapfrogs Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech looks sloppy. I think Texas drops all the way to 19th. I think that there was some work that was being done with that head-to-head win over Oklahoma for Texas' resume. I think it's a little puffed up, and I think without that head-to-head to help them out, they're going to drop a considerable amount to 19th, and that's where we'll get those three-loss SEC teams, Texas, Tennessee, Missouri, and after that, I think that's where we're going to get some Big 12 teams. I think Houston gets in still at only 2 losses on the year. It feels like they deserve a little bit more respect than they're getting. And then they've got the head-to-head over Arizona State. Arizona State also has that common opponent in Mississippi State that they lost to. Missouri and Tennessee beat, and Texas beat. So I think ASU, if they do get in with their resume looking, I think, pretty solid at this point, they'll be below all those teams. I do think James Madison finally squeaks through, but we'll round out the ranking with the Big Ten team, either Washington or Illinois. In fact, they might be above James Madison. There's a scenario where we get Washington 24, Illinois 25, and they don't even rank a Group of 5 team. We've already seen them do that this year, but this is my best guess.